All right, hello and welcome. My name is Yasir Khan, and in this video, I'd like to talk a little bit about the different ways successful, and I mean really successful, um, dental practices market their business, right? Because at the end of the day, it is your business, right? So normally, what happens is for a normal dental office, what they do is they send out postcards, flyers. They might have some radio ads going. They might do some Google AdWords. They might spend $500 to $1,000 on Google AdWords. They mainly rely on referrals, right? And they might sometimes have some TV ads going, but the thing is, all of this used to work really well 5 or 10 years ago. It doesn't work that well anymore, and I think you already know that because if you look at your numbers, you're probably spending more and more every year, but the return is diminishing because in 2019 and for the foreseeable future, the way consumers decide on a service provider is not primarily, it isn't because they saw your ad on, they heard about you on radio, or they saw your postcard, they got some physical mail from you. That's not how it works anymore. Okay, if you want your dental office to be really successful, you have to be at many different places all at once. You have to you have to portray the image that you're already very successful, and it's only then when other people will buy into it. Okay, now the first reason why these strategies I just mentioned don't work anymore is because, first of all, every single dental office is using it. Okay, when you send out a postcard and the other person sees your postcard, the postcard that you send out in the mail, and they see it, chances are they will not even read through it, because you come across as just another dental office when you do that. Please understand that. Okay, you're not the only one mailing them. Okay, there are 50 other companies, credit card companies, banks, financial institutions, chiropractors, all these different businesses, they're mailing them as well. So nothing sets you apart. The second reason why these old strategies don't work is because you are not able to track them. Okay, and if you're able to track them, if you're able to track the expenses and the return on investment, it usually is pretty difficult. If you run a radio ad, you have no idea how many people from that radio ad are calling you, unless you give them a separate tracking number, a separate phone number that they can call on, right? The same goes with postcards. Most dentists, when they send out a postcard, they do not give the audience a separate tracking number to call on. That's why they don't know how much the return on investment is. Okay? Instead, what the top dental practices do is, first of all, they invest the time and resources to create the infrastructure which is needed to portray them as an authority and to be everywhere, not all the time, but most of the time. And don't worry, if you're thinking it's going to take a lot of money, it isn't. It's not going to. Okay? So, honestly, if you're not willing to put in the time and money to create the infrastructure for your dental office, then it won't help you out. Then I'm afraid you'll have to do things the old way. And chances are you're not seeing good results doing things the old way. So here's what the top dental offices do. First of all, they have a strategy, okay? They're not using one or two or three things. They're probably using 10 different things, 10 different marketing strategies. They're using them at the same time every single day. The first three things that they're doing most probably is they're running Facebook ads only to the right audience, which happen to be women with children, women who are married or living with a partner with children. I can tell you right now that if you start marketing to women with children, your marketing costs will go down and your ROI will go up, simply because women make most of the healthcare decisions in a given family, in any family in Canada or the US. They make 90% of the decisions, right? So first of all, they're using, the top dental offices are using Facebook ads, they're using Google ads, they're using Bing ads, and that's what gives them the image that they're everywhere, okay? Yes, they are spending a little chunk of cash over there because They're tracking the investments into these ads and campaigns, and they know what's working and what isn't. And then they stop running the ads which aren't working, and they keep running ads which are bringing in the money. It's very simple. It's very simple to understand, but it's difficult to do. That's why we do it for our clients. Okay? The top dental offices also use retargeting. Retargeting is when someone lands on your dental site and then they keep seeing your ads for the next 15 days or 30 days. You're just giving them multiple chances to call in for an appointment. Okay? There's nothing illegal about retargeting. Okay? It's legal. You're just giving your prospect multiple chances to see your offer and decide if they'd like to call in or book or buy or go with the treatment or whatever it is. And if people don't want to see your offers, they can opt out of it. So once again, there's nothing illegal about it. The top dental offices always use retargeting, but chances are that you aren't, and you're leaving a lot of money on the table. Okay? I would go so far as to say that 2 out of any 100 dental offices are using retargeting. Retargeting is simple, it's affordable, and there's a huge ROI component attached to it when you start using it, okay? All right, so the top dental offices also have an active Facebook page, all right? And by that, I don't mean a Facebook page which has one post going to it every 3 months or every 2 months, right? Okay? You should have a Facebook page because then you can engage your audience. People need to listen and see you and hear from you as a person. They need to see what your team is like, who the head dentist is, who the practice owner is. They need to visualize the case studies that how you've helped other patients. I haven't seen a lot of dental offices do that on Facebook. Normally, they just keep rotating these articles that people really don't read and it doesn't gain any traction on Facebook, and then they wonder what's going on. Well, you're not engaging your audience. People need to see and hear from you, not from a faceless corporation. Okay, there's a big difference between these two approaches. So you should have a Facebook page, and someone should update it 3 times daily. It's not too much. People who like your page will stick around. If they don't like your content, they will unlike your page, and that's okay. You should have a Facebook page. It'll add thousands of dollars to your revenue every single month. We do that for our clients because we know that the people actually working in the office are too busy to do it. Okay? All right, what else? Top dental offices have a professional website, a crisp-looking professional website with online scheduling options. Most dental websites don't have those options. Okay? You should, if you portray yourself as successful as the top dental office, people will think of you like that. All right? What else? The top dental offices have email newsletters. I discussed this in detail in another video, right? They know the lifetime value of their patients. Their entire business model is based on the lifetime value of their patients. They know that every single patient who comes in will generate at least $5,000 for them in 7 to 10 years. Probably a lot more if they're offering specialized services. Okay? The front desk of really authoritative, successful dental offices uses different modes of communications with their prospects and their patients. They call the patients multiple times. If the prospect does not answer, they leave a voice message, maybe a text. Then they call them back after 3 days if they didn't get a reply. Okay? They might even send out emails. The prospects might keep seeing their offers through retargeting that I just mentioned. So a lot is happening over here. It's a well-oiled machine which gets you results. The vast majority of dental offices are not doing this. That's why in a certain city, you will see that a handful of dental offices are generating around $150,000 to $200,000 in revenue every month, and the rest are anywhere between $50,000 to $80,000 a month. This is where the difference comes from. Okay? Another point to note is that the top dental offices, they create interview-style videos with their patients who they have delighted. Now, this might sound a little corny. You might be thinking, well, How can I delight a patient? Well, you can. If someone's coming in for root canal and they're expecting it to be really painful, but they're pleasantly surprised to not have any pain at all or minimal pain, they will be delighted. You can get those people, that patient, into a live interview with you. You record the interview, you ask them questions, they answer it, they tell their entire story of what happened and why it happened and how you helped them out and how it made them feel afterwards. And you put this interview on the website and in the emails, in the email newsletter, and on through retargeting that I just mentioned. I can guarantee that people will start calling in, because only the authority in any niche, in any market, does this kind of stuff. Other people simply just have normal looking websites without a whole lot going on, and then they come across as just another dental office. So if you want to be at the top of your city, you have to do everything which these top dental practices do. Now, there's a whole lot that I can discuss over here, but I don't want this video to keep going on. So please, if you have my DVD and the book that I sent to you, most probably in a physical package, please watch the DVD, watch all the videos in the DVD, and read the book multiple times. Okay? It is very important. Read it 2 or 3 times yourself and then give it to your office manager and even to your front desk staff. Anyone who really cares about increasing their revenue and becoming a celebrity in their niche, you should do these 2 things. Read the book and watch every single thing there is on the DVD. Okay? It's very important, guys, if you want to make more money. And more than that, if you want to have a decent lifestyle with a very decent work-life balance. Okay? I hope this video has given you some major insights, right? It always brightens my day if I get, when I get emails from dentists and even from, other clients or customers where they say that I was able to give them a little bit of insight on something related to their business. If that happens to be you, I'd love to hear from you. As I said, it brightens up my day. So thank you once again, and I will talk to you soon.